Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me for Move Your Mind. In this session, we're going to take a little movement break together. You can use this as a warm-up or a cool down for another class, or you can just use it as a way to get a little bit of movement into the middle of your day, or your morning, or your night. Anytime you feel like you need to get a little bit of a wiggle in the body, this is going to be a great way to do just that. I'm calling these sessions Move Your Mind because I really feel like our body and our mind coexist together. We have one entity that's working, and when we shift things in our body, we shift things in our mind. And when we make shifts in our mindset and our mental frameworks, we make shifts inside our body and our overall health and well-being. So let's go ahead and move our minds together. What do you need to know? I'm Lauren Messina, and I started a group called Dance Hub inside of school. It's a school community for dancers who are looking for more support and collaboration in an inclusive environment so that we can all thrive. I really want to co-create this space together with people just like you. If you are interested and you are a mover and a shaker and maybe a maker, come and join us. The link is in the description. We're going to start with our feet about a hip width apart and our toes forward. And if this is your first time moving your body in this way, please take care to just do what you need to do for yourself. You are an expert of your own lived experience and of your own body, and you know yourself better than I do for sure. So if something doesn't feel right, stop, take a pause. If it feels like you need to maybe make a modification, you can always sit down. You can always just watch and observe and take a minute to figure out if this feels good for you or if you need to take a step back. We're going to start with our feet about a hip width apart. Everyone's hips are a different width. Our feet are going to be at a different spot. Our toes are facing forward and our shoulders are pulled back nice and light. Just take a wiggle in your entire body and feel yourself getting just a little bit more loosey-goosey. Take a little bounce in the knees. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? Have you had a busy day so far? Is this the end of your day? Maybe it's nighttime and you're just figuring out what you want to do before bed and you just need something to do with your body. We're going to start by rolling our shoulders back 4 times. And shoulders come up and back. 2 more times. Maybe take a minute to look around your space and see what you can see. We'll take 1 more time and do the same thing with our elbows, leading elbows up and back, big circles of the arms, 2 more, and last one. And then we're gonna take arms forward and back. Ooh, big yawning stretch, maybe even opening up the mouth to yawn. And then we're going to bring our hands to our chest and our stomach. It doesn't matter which hand is on top, you pick. We're going to bring a little bit of light pressure to our belly and to our chest. And we're going to start to let those knees just bounce again. Kind of feels like a little baby dance to me. Noticing what's in your room with you. Who's in your room with you? Maybe you're taking this movement session and you're not by yourself right now. Just noticing, just seeing, expanding our horizon. All right, take the arms open and wide. And replace the other hand on top. Do the same thing again, just bouncing out the knees. Bring a little bit of lightness to your body. Feeling each breath, bringing renewed energy to our body mind. All right, relax those arms down to the floor. Cool. Wiggle your shoulders, maybe wiggle your ears and your head from side to side. We're gonna take and open our feet a little bit wider now. All right, then we're just going to take a slight bend in our knees. And we're going to start to do some hip circles. These hip circles are going to go starting from the hip. You might feel your knees opening out to the side. You might feel your foot moving on the floor. You might feel yourself rocking between your big toe and your pinky toe and your big toe and your pinky toe, and feeling the arches of your feet just kind of doming up and down. So whatever happens with the legs, just letting yourself start from the hips, moving on the right side, and maybe even moving through the ball of the foot. You can take this forward, back, side, up, down, but we're going to your right side. I am going to mirror you. I didn't say that in the beginning, but I'm going to be mirroring you. If you're facing me, you're going to be using your right side of your body while I'm using my left side of my body. Let's take these bigger hip circles. Don't worry about what's happening in your upper body. We don't have to look the same. We won't look the same. So whatever is happening in your body, just reacting, responding, and just feeling our hips move. Same thing on the other side. Feeling some crunchies. And a little bigger. Ooh, toes. All right, and then we're just gonna bring our feet a little bit closer together and start to tread through the feet, through the balls of the feet. We have this kind of rotating, bouncing energy. We're just light on our feet, maybe starting to feel a little bit of your own groove, whatever that's like for you. We're really just swaying in the breeze. And we're going toe ball, heel, toe ball, heel, toe ball, heel, feeling ourselves going up and going down and going up, going down, and letting the head go. We're gonna take this little bouncy, walky, runny jog situation. We're gonna start to move to the side of the room. I feel like one of those noodles waving in the wind. We're gonna do the same thing, move to the other side of the room. And again, move to the other side of the room. And last time, move your way back to the center. Again, open those arms to a really wide T. Feel yourself grow and feel how expansive you are, how powerful you are, how much of a distance there is between your fingertips, between the top of your head and the soles of your feet pressing into the floor. Let's see if we can take our base of our feet a little bit wider and just open this big X. Open this big T out wide. Taking a moment to stand in your own power and to hold that energy central to you, taking it all in. We're gonna really hug our body, pulling the energy into ourselves, curving our body in and down, and then opening back up and out. Again, curving our body in and down, and opening our body up and out. 2 more times. Curving your body in and down, opening your body up and out. We're going to take some light brushes of our palms of our hands to the top of our shoulders and just press down and away. And again, press down and away. Press down and away. Feeling a little stretch on the side of the neck. Shoulder pulling away from the ear. And we're going to let that move us. You might feel like water is pouring out of one ear to the floor. And again, pressing down. Then take both arms up to that wide T again and bring your hands behind your neck. I'm going to take a slight bend forward and open the chest, arch back. And let water fall out of the ear to the right side. Relax your knees. Really opening up that shoulder. And back to neutral. One more time. Rounding forward. And arching back. Water pouring out of the ear on the left side and coming back to neutral. All right, last thing we're gonna do to finish up, hold on just a second, let me check something real quick. Okay, all right, last thing, what was I checking? I was checking how long it's been that we've been doing this. I need a clock, guys, I need a clock. Let's go ahead and come down to the floor. If you're not comfortable being on the floor, you can get yourself into a chair and you can sit, because we're really just taking a moment to bring ourselves back to a point of what I feel like is a little more centeredness, returning to ourselves, and getting ready to move on to the rest of our day. You can do that standing. I'm gonna come down to the floor here, and I'm gonna cross one foot in front of the other, sitting up extra tall. Again, shrugging my shoulders back. I'm gonna bring my hands to my knees, placing my palms up on my knees. You can have them wherever feels comfortable for you. I'm gonna take one big deep breath in and exhale out. If you feel safe to do so, you might just close your eyes here. Take a minute for yourself. Take a minute to feel how your mind, body, systems relate to one another now. What do you feel inside? Thinking back to the start of our session together, when we began with standing and shrugging our shoulders back, take a minute to return to that shrugging of the shoulders up and back. Whether you're seated on the floor or standing, take small shrugs of the shoulders back. And use this moment to imagine, just like water was falling out of the ear, imagine as many cares of the day as possible. I know there are many and things are heavy and we can't just shrug our cares away, but the ones that you can, let's imagine those cares shrugging off the backs of our shoulders and down our long spines. Relax your shoulders for a minute. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Where you are now is where you are now. I'm reminding myself that where I am now is where I am now. Forgetting the shoulds of whether I should be here, whether I should be somewhere else. Where I am now is where I am now. And returning to a little bit more present state, you can flutter your eyes open. All right, thank you so much for joining me for this Move Your Mind session. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button. Man, it's late. I don't know what time this is going to be released, but it's late. It's late at night. Click the like button. If you want more videos like this, they will be coming out, so subscribe to this channel. If you're a dancer and you're interested in finding more support and collaboration and figuring out how we can move together and create an online space that just fulfills a lot of our needs, join us in Dance Hub. The link is in the description. All right, until next time, hope you feel great today.